Hey, how's it going? I'm Mr. Deadman. Welcome to Rant and Chill. On this channel, I like to chill and I like to rant, and here I'll be ranting a little bit. I'm going to be talking about Andrew Tate, and I think it's sort of sad that a lot of these guys are looking for an internet daddy, and the internet daddy isn't really who he claims to be, and I just think it's pathetic. I just think it's really, really, really pathetic. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. I know Andrew Tate stands and come over here and thumb down the video, say some things in the comments section, but really the joke's on them because Andrew Tate doesn't even value you. If you're an Andrew Tate stan, he doesn't value you. He calls you a coward directly to your face. He spits in your mouth and you swallow it and you ask for more, okay? I will prove it to you with his own words and his own actions, okay? If you like this sort of thing, make sure you press the like button, share, subscribe, though. I will say that. But I'll get a lot of flack from Tate stands. Look, I'll say this. I support his right to say what he wants, give his advice. Some of it makes sense. Some of it's sort of obvious, kind of low IQ, duh. And the rest of it's just dumb. And I mean really dumb. Advice that wouldn't even help incels with dating or anything because it's just... I want some examples of dumb advice. A big example here. Andrew Tate says that reading books is for losers. Reading books is for losers who are afraid to learn from life. He said this, and he goes on. So they try and learn from life from others, but you never really learn unless you lived it. He says you must feel it to believe it. Books are a total waste of time. Education for cowards. Well, I surely hope Andrew Tate doesn't have a book. Oh, wait. He has a book. He has several of them, and people buy them. Andrew Tate stands. Andrew Tate stands. Andrew Tate calls you a coward. You're buying a book. You're reading a book. You're reading his words. He's spitting in your face, and you swallow it, and you ask for more. Now, let's look at this book. This also proves that Andrew Tate is actually kind of dumb. Andrew Tate will say this. It's just in the beginning of this book. It's like, oh, wow, that doesn't make any sense. That's not true. He goes, we're going to talk about ego and why it's super important and the fact that you have an ego. In fact, the biggest worms I've met in life are people who don't have egos. Okay, so having an ego is good, he says. Next paragraph, he says, if you're going to become morbidly obese, you don't have an ego. Full stop. I could think of several fat people who have egos. You could think of several fat people who have egos. You could be morbidly obese and still have an ego. Andrew Tate does not know what he's talking about at all. At all. But, you know, surprise, surprise on that one, right? Look, Andrew Tate also says he has concurrent serious relationships at the same time. So several women at the same time. So he's poly, right? Oh, but he says he's not a poly guy because his chicks aren't allowed to have other dudes. Well, I really hope this guy, Andrew Tate, doesn't give advice to men like find a decent girl and settle down while he's just playing the field like a greedy, gluttonous kid in a chocolate factory or candy store. He can't make up his own mind. He can't settle, you know? My biggest thing with Tate is that I just do not trust him. I do not trust him at all. I don't trust any of these influencers that use what we perceive to be the perfect life. I say perceive because a lot of it's manufactured and produced to come off the desired way. Look at his videos. Look at his shots. They're shot in a certain way. It's all designed, all right? He's not going to show you his low moments. He's going to lie and say he doesn't have any low moments. You know, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. He'll say, oh, depression's not even real, as if he never has to deal with that. That's a lie. He's never going to turn on the camera when he's really feeling low and depressed. No. I don't trust it at all. I think the man is probably also into some shady things. I mean, he has to be. You can't be a pimp and not have to slap a hoe a couple of times. And he is a pimp. He's a total pimp. He pushes webcam coomer material onto men so they get off to, while at the same time telling men they should hit the gym, do better, not just sit around and waste their time and not simp. That's weird. He seems to be like he's double dipping, right? Double dipping into two pools, making money off of coomers and making money. I was telling those people, hey, you need to do better with your life, okay? Don't be like that guy. Okay, double dipping. That's rich. Once again, Andrew Tate doesn't respect his followers. He thinks you're cowards. He thinks you're idiots. He's going to spit in your face. You're going to swallow it, and you're going to ask for more. And you're going to be on your knees. That's going to be that's a theme. That's a concurrent theme in this video, okay? And people look up to Andrew Tate. They look up to him. They're young, impressionable men. Look up to him as a father, as an internet daddy. Internet daddy. Pathetic. Grow up. Go find your real dad. Internet daddies. You follow an internet daddy, you are a sad, sad individual. I understand looking up to someone for advice here and there, but if you follow everything they say, everything they do as if it's gospel, you are an idiot. Absolute idiot, dude. Come on. I mean, I get it. They look up to him because they want his level of success. They want to be him. They want that good, perfect life. But is it even achievable? I mean, those are looking up to him like they worry too much about that they're not like him. They worry too much about that. I think they're sabotaging themselves by dwelling on their self-doubt, and damaging themselves by becoming even more self-loathing. Andrew Tate has a net worth about $350 million, though he says he's a trillionaire, which is not even true. Surprise, surprise, lying again to his fans because he doesn't care about them. They'll spit in your face and you ask for more. I mean, he makes money with webcam sites. I told you that already. You know that. But at the same time, what does he say? Does he promote that stuff? His advice, go hit the gym. Don't be complacent. Don't be comfortable. No, have a painful, suffering life. Okay, that's rich. Meanwhile, here's some Coomer material. I mean, he says don't simp. But instead, he's a pimp. He wants you to be a pimp, I suppose. Maybe that's his life advice. Don't simp, become a pimp like him. Be that predator. Be so predatory to the point of exploiting women for money. Hey, you do you. That's a good business model. It's profitable. You're going to have a lot of money, but you're going to have your headaches too. Let's not say like something like women coming out and saying that they've been coerced or forced, allegedly, like what has happened recently, right? I mean, when you're dealing with them, that's going to happen. And he says something about the wife, the woman you settle with, the woman that you get involved with, should be a woman that's not promiscuous, that has no previous partners or very few. But also, at the same time, the man should plow through as many women as possible, leaving behind a bunch of used women. You know, Tate likes to compare promiscuous women to used, overworn shoes. All right, let's do that. Let's compare this to shoes. Let's compare this to shoes. We want to get that unused shoe. We want to get that brand new shoe, right? A shoe that's not been used at all. But so if there's a store with hundreds of shoes, and I and other guys are in there trying them on, seeing what works. So this shoe doesn't work. At the end of it all, we're all going to have a huge pile of used shoes. We're not going to have any unused shoes. It doesn't make any sense. It's not like there's an unlimited supply of shoes. There's only so many shoes out there. Okay? All right? So, I mean, the advice seems... It's not realistic. You're setting yourself up for failure, first off. You're also setting yourself up for failure because, surprise, surprise, women don't want men with a ton of partners. And Tate will lie to you and tell you that women don't care, but they most absolutely, certainly do care. They care. You don't think I'm right on this? You think I'm wrong? Go ask a woman, do you care how many women your dude has been with? They're going to tell you they care. They care. Okay? All right? Andrew Tate. Look, man, I'll just boil it down to this. I just don't trust the guy. I don't trust him. Sometimes what he says, I hear about it, be like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, fine, whatever. Sometimes I hear something, I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like this motivational advice, sloppiness in one area of your life results in sloppiness in all areas of your life. That's Andrew Tate advice right there. So if you're sloppy in one area, let's say you are bad at accounting, maybe you're bad at math, but you are great in other areas. Like let's say you can play guitar really well. Maybe you're a good bassist. Maybe you are a good scholar, like you're a history buff, and that's your area of expertise. But yet, all that doesn't matter because if you're sloppy in that accounting, you're just gonna be sloppy everywhere. It doesn't make any sense. Like, so if you're sloppy in sports, can't play baseball or basketball or football at all, right? That based on Andrew Tate's logic, if you're sloppy in that, you'd be sloppy in everything. So in order for you to find success and not sloppiness and anything else, you first have to fix that one area that you're sloppy in. That makes no sense at all. At all. Okay? Besides, you could think of many examples of people that are very successful, that are very skillful in whatever various things that they do, yet they kind of have sloppy lives, sloppy things aside of them. I mean, look, Andrew Tate's a little sloppy. He exposed himself for being in, Romania, where he got arrested. And it wasn't the pizza boxes. I know that. But hey, he was a little sloppy, right? He should have taken his own advice and not have been sloppy in that area. And then maybe he wouldn't have been arrested. Or detained, I should say. Look, my thing is here. I think it's stupid to idolize and worship an internet daddy, okay? Andrew Tate is not an internet daddy, okay? Like, if you want to support him for his right to say whatever, that's one thing. But if you're going to grovel and be on your knees and ask him to just spit in your face over and over again, you're a sad, pathetic person. And I know you aren't it, because I don't think you guys are. I was just talking to the Andrew Tate stands that are probably going to come in here and have fun. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Y'all take it easy.